Okay, Assalamualaikum semua. Okay, yesterday I'm supposed to do a video blog, post it up on my social media with regards to my first chemotherapy session. But yes, it was my first, and I do not want to tire myself. So I went home and rest. It was a long and hectic day yesterday, so didn't want to stress out myself, so I went home and rest. So basically, I had my first chemo done. But before I start, I want to give a shout out to my friend Hana Manso, my ex-classmate from Eastview Secondary School. She actually texted me yesterday morning and asked me whether I wanted her to be there or not. Okay, but she texted me in the morning. I was busy in the morning. I wanted to reply her back, but I was so busy in the morning. Fatia was down with fever, so I was busy with her, sponging her fever down, and then was getting ready to go for my first breast appointment, my breast surgeon appointment at about 2 plus, and then it was hectic, and then by the time I reached the hospital, I forget that I'm supposed to reply her back. So then after I met the breast surgeon, I went out, and when I checked my handphone, I suddenly realized that I actually haven't replied her back, and then it was like too late. How can I ask her to come? But I was surprised. She was actually there, and she waited for like I don't know. She knew of my appointment time yesterday, but she was there at about 4 o'clock. I think so. Yeah, about 4 o'clock. And I went in to have my first chemo at about 4:30. So basically, she was waiting like from morning until that timing for me to reply whether I wanted her to be there or not. But I'm grateful, very very grateful that you are there, Hannah. You waited. I mean, you waited without my reply, but you were there. You didn't go off. You just waited at the sitting area there, and I'm really speechless. You, you, you know, if it was any other, or maybe if it's me, I received no reply, I would just have called back. But you stayed there and made sure that, I have really left the hospital, then you went off. But I'm really glad, and she was there until 6:30 with me. The whole chemo process was about 1.5 hours, but she was there with me. She listened to the pharmacist explaining, and then she counter question which I would not have even ask, because it's my first time, and I do not know all these sort of things. So but yeah, she gave me moral support, and she helped my husband make my next appointment for my MRI, for my next breast surgeon appointment. She was there to help out, because my husband was literally busy with my sick daughter over there. And luckily she was there, because at the chemo suite, you unable to bring your baby in. So since my husband has to take care of Fatia, so she was there with me. So I'm really really grateful, Hannah, for being there, and I'm sorry for making you wait for my reply. Yeah, okay. So anyways, back to the story. I had a breast surgeon appointment yesterday, and as some of you might have seen my first video blog, that I mentioned that part of my treatment for cancer will be to remove the whole of my left breast. So it was a very brief meeting with the breast surgeon. I told her my concern about having to remove my whole of my left breast, and if there was any possibilities that I can keep my breast. Okay, she told me, okay, there's an option for you, okay, but if only my my cancer reacts to my chemo. Okay, if and see whether how the chemo had shrunk the cancer cells to the size that they may only need to remove my lump and not the whole breast. Okay. That if it's possible, she will do it for me. So, okay, so currently the lump at my left breast now is at a size of 4 by 5.5 cm. Okay. Initially back in February when I have myself checked at KK, it was not that big. It was about 3 by 6, 3.6 by 2.4. I still have the report. I think it's about around that 3.6 by 2.4 cm. So within the span of 4 months that I didn't go for any chemo treatment, it has grown bigger. It has gone bigger, and the lump at the lymph nodes at my armpit, the lymph nodes at my my left neck has substantially gone bigger, and it has spread upwards. So here's what she suggested actually. I have to draw something. Okay, this is supposedly the breast lah. Okay, I will not show anything, but so the size of my lump will be this is the lump lah, actually the lump. Okay, so this is the nipple area. I will not draw lah the nipple. Okay, the bottom. So my my lump is directly behind my nipple. So what she is suggesting is to put a clip, a clip to insert a clip inside. To insert, I'm not sure you can see. Just to insert a clip inside, and then have an MRI done. And the clip is to actually, according to her, is to pinpoint where she need to remove the lump. When the cancer cells have shrunk, because she doesn't want to operate any healthy cells around, just the just the lump where the cancer cells are. So the clip is supposedly to be inserted to just to give her a guideline as to where she should aim to remove at the point of time after I finish the whole process of chemo. Okay, and the MRI have to be done also in 2 weeks time to make sure that to actually do a comparison between now and then after the whole process of chemo is done. To make a comparison whether there's any reduce in the lump. Okay, so that's basically it. So if she says is everything according to plan, then I may have my way of keeping my breast rather than having it removed. So that was one of the good news that I received yesterday. On top of amidst all those bad news that I've been receiving for the past few weeks. Okay, but the insertion of the clip is not cheap. I was told that Hannah made the appointment for me, so I was told that it was not covered under the Medifund. For now, my chemo processes is 100% covered by Medifund. So, but basically this is one of those things that is not covered by Medifund, and I have to pay for the insertion of the clip for about $285 in cash, which is quite a lot for me. Okay, I'm scheduled to go in the next 2 weeks time. So yeah, so see whether how we can raise that money in the next few days or week or oh, so sorry. Okay, so next was my chemo. Went there, have myself registered and ready for chemo. I was shown around the facility. There's 2 chemo suites. jasmine sweet and morning glory sweet. I was given the jasmine sweet. So before I went in, I have to take my 3 nausea medicines. Okay. Let me show you my medicines. Okay, this is my 3 nausea medicines that was given to me. Okay, to counter attack my nauseousness. Okay, this is the strongest one. Okay, basically it can do, it works like magic. You won't feel nauseousness at all. But in case this doesn't work, then you have to take this with meal twice a day, morning and at about 3 p.m. Okay, and then this is another one. Is when these two doesn't work, then you take this as and when necessary. Okay, but according to them, this alone works on its own. But having said that, these 3 medications is only for will only last for 3 days. They only gave me medication that can last for only 3 days. Yeah, so after that I'm on my own. Okay, I have to take the strongest one, this one, half an hour before, about half an hour, 1 hour to about half hour to about 1 hour before I take my chemo injection. Okay, and then after that they will give me my 2 nausea medicine through injection instead of giving me the pills to eat. The other 2 it will be injected into me. So okay, and there will be 2 chemo drugs that will be given to me. One of it is the strongest, and it's a red color drug, liquid form that will be injected through a plug. According to them, the red one.
Cakap apa? Misteri. Yeah.
Strongest chemo of all. It can even cause your skin to, if it comes in contact with the skin, it can even cause an infection. So trying to find a good vein to have it inserted in me will be very crucial, because if it leaks out of my veins, then it will be it will cause some reaction to the other parts, or in an infection actually. So the nurse who have to find my vein will have to make sure that I have a good vein, that the thing flows very good. Okay. So yeah. And another chemo drug that will be given to me after that red liquid, the first one, is a purple bag. It's like a blood transfusion bag that will be transfused in me. So the whole process will take about 1 to 1.5 hours. And okay, so for the first injection, right, for the first chemo drug, if I experience any pain when they inject, I also have to inform them, because it could mean two things. It either means that they make the flow too fast, or or the chemical might have leaked out from the veins. So they have to really make sure that they have to find a very good vein, like they say. Okay. So what next? Okay. Those are the side effects of the chemo given to me. So the other chemo that is in the purple bag, okay, when it's transfused in me, I will feel like a wasabi feeling at my nose, and some tingling kind of feeling at my head, at the top of my head. Okay. If it's too drastic that I cannot tahan until like a headache like that, so I have to inform them probably the flow of the drug in me is too fast. So but I can still feel the pain, the like the wasabi kind of feeling in the nose, and the tingling feeling at the head. But still can tahan lah. But towards the end, when they were about to flush out everything inside my vein, I think they did the flow too fast, and I felt kind of giddy and then the wasabi feeling was too strong. So yeah, that made Hannah alert. Oh, okay, you're going too fast. Yeah, so I was lucky to have her there. I have like 2 nurses there to take care of me yesterday. So okay, one of the side effects of the chemo, okay, one being nausea for the next few days, for the next 3 or 4 days, like I mentioned just now. And second will be the loss of appetite. So Hannah mentioned that I have to eat small meals at a time. I have to eat because I need to regain back my energy. So I have to eat. If I don't eat, and I have to eat a full good meal instead of those snacking kind, to regain my energy. And third being hair loss. They mentioned that I will start to lose hair from the 2nd week onwards after I've done my chemo. Okay. Fourth being like tiredness, so lots of rest needed. So for those who have been ordering cookies and cakes from me, for the next few days I will take things slow. Okay, I might take orders, but I will not take such a very big orders that I could not handle and have not and cannot get my rest. So for those current outstanding orders, I'm trying to finish up whatever. While I still have the energy, I will still do your orders. Okay, and fifth being my immune system will be down. Okay, they mentioned that if my temperature goes up to 38 degrees, I cannot take Panadol. The moment my degrees shoot up to 38 degrees, I have to go to the clinic itself, during the office hours, or if it's after office hours, I have to go to the A&E. Reason being that I cannot be treated like a normal patient, because when I have fever means because I'm a cancer patient, it means that I might have an infection somewhere that they cannot detect. So they have to take my blood. So with that blood test, they can see whether I have an infection or not. Then they can treat me from there. I may or may not have to be warded. It depends on whether how serious my case is when I have a fever. Okay, same goes for dehydrated. I must keep drinking lots of water to keep myself hydrated. Okay, I can already feel when I came back yesterday, when I'm trying to sleep, my throat feels very, very, very dry. I have to drink lots of water. I'm not an everyday kind of person where I just reach out a bottle and then drink. I'm not. I will, whenever I feel thirsty, then I'll drink. But this time around is different. It's not because I'm thirsty, it's because my throat feels very dry. So I have to drink lots of water. I have to put it on standby aside, so that when I feel the dryness, I'll just drink it. And it's not like an hour's time. It's like almost like in about few minutes time, I'll feel very dry already. Yeah. So when once you drink lots of water, of course you go to the urine, you go to the toilet almost like every time that you drink, you just go to the toilet. I feel as if like I'm pregnant with a fifth child. Having the first trimester kind of morning sickness, you throwing up, then makanan pun nak kena jaga. You cannot eat raw food, you cannot eat raw fish, so no sushi at all. So food have to be well cooked. Same when you are pregnant. All this like what Hannah said. I'm quoting what Marhana said. Okay, I cannot eat overnight food also. Why? Because the risk of bacteria being there is high. Yeah, and my skin especially, especially my nails. It doesn't matter whether it's fingernails or toenails. The skin around my nails will be very dry, and it will peel. So I have to constantly nowadays constantly apply hand cream and body cream to moisturize myself. So it's time to pamper myself. Having to prevent the dryness from settling in, because once it peels, as you know, my immune system is down. My white blood cells and the red blood cells is down. So white blood cells help to heal whatever that luka ke apa, whatever scars or whatever blemishes or whatever that you have on your hands or whatever, it helps heal. But once your white blood cells are low, they are unable to do that. So I'm at risk of infection when I have an open wound. Yeah, so I have to make sure that is taken care of. Okay, so yeah, basically today is the second day of my of having chemo in my body. Yeah, like I said just now, I feel very not thirsty, it's just very dry throat. And nauseousness at the moment of time, because I've been diligently eating the medicine, because I hate the feeling of having to throw up. I hate the feeling. Okay, so I've been diligently eating the medicine on time, regularly, whenever I need to, or whenever before I even feel like vomiting, I just eat just to prevent myself from vomiting. Okay, and also at night I couldn't sleep, not because I'm excited or what. It's because I wake up because I need to go to the toilet. It's like I need to empty my bladder. I need to empty my bladder. So yeah, the waking up in the middle of the night to empty my bladder. Okay, so yeah, today is the second day. So basically that's what's happening to me right now. Okay, I will give an update in a few days time to see how it goes. Probably I will do an update after I finish my nausea medicines and see how I react to without having to depend on the medicine, and see whether I will vomit without the medicine. I don't know. We'll see how. Okay, so that's about all. Thank you for listening to me. Please do have me in your doa, and thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum.